Alright, Bombing Science recently sent me some of their new dang paint colors, and all the new colors can be purchased on Bombing Science, and they are
Ultra Blue, Tomato Red, Traffic Red, Cherry, Funk Orange, Traffic Yellow, Black Red, Orange Red,
and Sweet Pink. I was trying to think of video ideas since I already made a review video on this Prime low pressure paint, so since you already know that this is good paint, and after looking at all these colors, let's just paint something on the wall exclusively using these colors. I might need to use white or black, but we'll try our best just to stick with the new colors provided. Should be fun, right? I think. Okay, let's go. So I figured I'd give you like kind of a rundown of like my process. I'm self-taught, so like there's no like right or wrong answer here, just kind of like what I figured out. But I start off by going with like a little bit of a freehand sketch of like what I want it to be. If I want it to be more precise or if it's for like something more important, I'll do like a grid. So like I'll put like little things on the wall and then I'll overlay my like sketch on top of that in Photoshop, and then I'll have more precise points of where to put my like outlines and sketch and like eyeballs and stuff. That makes everything more proportionate, but in this case it wasn't for anything, so I kind of just like freehanded it. And I don't know, I think it came out okay. Since all my content is on like legal walls and stuff, it makes sense for me to use low pressure paints because I can work a little bit slower. So I figured we could do something a little bit bigger, but also like slower. Then after I have it down with like a really light outline with paint, I'll go in with like actual spray paint and like kind of mess around a little bit with the colors. I try and outline with the color that it's going to be. Since it's like a pretty forgiving medium, like you can just go over old paint with new paint and it'll cover it up pretty well, especially with this prime paint. All right, this is where I'm gonna hold for today. Like I expected, most of these colors are pretty cool and it delivers super smooth. So now's the next day, like I just went back, corrected some of the proportions that I saw. So again, like a grid might have been better here. But then after that, it was like a lot easier to go in with the fills, and I kind of knew where I was going. Generally with these outlines, I'll just use a thin cap because it's a lot easier, saves paint, and then you don't have like these huge lines, and it's like you can get a more confident line when you're filling in because you know where you're going. Wow, the lighting is not great. Okay, I touched up the outline a little bit. Now we'll go in with fills. The paint's delivering like really nice. Yeah, and like right here, I'm just filling in the mouth. For fills, I use all different types of caps. I use like a fat cap, I use thin caps. It just depends on like the size of the area. If it's a big area, I'll use fat cap. Or if I'm trying to like gradient like super smooth, then I'll use like a bigger cap. But if it's a thin cap or a small area, I'll go in with a thin cap and like fill in that area. So just personal preference, and I don't know what I like. I also used a yellow outline for this because like there's some famous tattoo artists that do that, and so I thought, you know, I could mimic them or something. I don't know. I'll take some photos later when there's not so much tree shade on it, but I did manage to use every new dang color. Oh, also my tattoo bookings are open, so if you're in the Bay Area, check out my Instagram. You can sign up, like, comment, subscribe. With all that said, hope you have a good day. I'll see you in the next video.